Welcome to a brand new episode of Girl, Geek, and a Gay, the show that encourages you to wrap your phone in tinfoil and microwave it.
Don't do it.
I'm Jose, and with me is the lovely Jaime.
Hi.
And the beautiful Stephanie.
Hello. That
So-
was so gay.
Wait,
Wow. Oh my God.
yesterday, I went out for sushi, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of late, so we just found a place on Google. Showed up. It was empty, right? It's empty. There was only one guy working, and he's like, "Oh, just sit anywhere." So it's like, "All right, cool." Right? Sat down. Started going through the menu, and after like 5-10 minutes, like nobody had even approached us, right?
Oh God.
Well, when we walked in, he actually told us, he goes, "I have an order in front of you," because a lot of people did takeout. He was like, "I have an order in front of you. So it's gonna be about 45 minutes," and I was like, "All right, that's fine. I get it, sushi." So we sat down, but nobody approached us. After a while, I eventually kind of looked up, and there is a sign on every table that says, "Please, like scan the QR
God.
code and order through the app."
Oh wow.
Like through the, and I was like, "That's fucking great."
Yeah.
I don't have to talk to anybody. So I did. Sushi was amazing. It was so good.
I saw pictures. It was on fire.
Yeah,
Or video, excuse me.
they brought out a baked salmon roll, and it was on fire.
Oh.
I'll show you the video later. It's
Yeah.
really good.
But you have them on Instagram, so
I don't think it's on my Instagram.
yeah, that's where I saw it, right?
No, it would have to have been Snapchat.
Oh, Snapchat then. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
And I'm not added.
No, you
Rude.
never
I don't
added
go on
me.
it though.
Yeah, like I don't use it either. So
I only go for the filters.
I don't even know why I saw that video. Now I think about it, like it was so random. Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought this was great. I didn't have to talk to anybody. Like he brought out after I placed the order, he brought out like one of those discs they give you at restaurants that vibrate when your table's ready.
Yeah.
Salud.
Bless you.
So that thing went off. I went up, grabbed my order, came back, and it was great.
That's how Japan is, kind of. They have like vending machines for you press buttons for your ramen, stuff like that. Yeah, they don't breathe.
Salud.
Oh, bless
Thank
you. Should turn off the air conditioner.
You're fine.
Okay.
Do you guys watch Community?
I never saw it.
I saw a little bit.
Oh, because that sneeze reminds me of Troy, Donald Glover. I was gonna say Danny Glover, different guy, but Donald Glover's character sneezes like that, and they all make fun of him. And they're like, "Ha, Troy sneezes like a girl," and he goes, "How about I come over there and pound you like a boy?" That didn't sound right.
Oh, I saw that scene, and it kept getting like gayer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it.
Just every time he sneezes, just.
Yeah.
What have you guys been up to though?
Stephanie was gonna tell us about something, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh yeah,
now.
you were playing with your daughter.
Oh, Fae Farm.
How's that going?
It's going good.
Did you get through the tutorial? Because I remember Jaime talking about how bad that tutorial is.
Yeah.
What tutorial?
The first like 20 minutes of the game when they're showing you everything that you have to do in the Fae Farm. Of course, you got through it because it sounds like you've gotten pretty far in the game. But I just remember not being able to save, not being able to stop that part. Maybe you didn't notice because you just played it all the way through, like unlike me, who just gave up.
I probably had it because my daughter plays with me, and she's only 5, so
Okay.
I want her to know what buttons she needs to use and
Oh, okay.
everything. So probably just didn't pay attention.
Yeah, you probably just went through that portion. And again, the only issue that I had with it is that it was kind of lengthy, and so it just depended on when you were playing. Like if you sat down and played it through, you probably didn't notice. But but for me, yeah, like I noticed because I kept trying to pause it every time, like to do something else. Yeah. So how'd it go? How's it going?
It's going good. You have to go through like these caves, but right now we're in this floating dune, and it sucks because it's got this poisonous gas or whatever that they call miasma.
Oh.
Yeah, because it. I'm like, asthma, okay.
Yeah.
You can't breathe, so you have to brew potions.
Oh.
And in order to brew these potions, you have to go into this fairyland because you open up that portal.
Oh.
But it's surrounded by the stuff.
Oh.
And so I'm like, okay, I can only, and it only gives you a limited amount of how much you can pick at a time until the day refreshes. So I'm just like, it takes forever to brew these damn potions.
Yeah. So it got super RPG, right? Like it's not I thought it was gonna be like almost like Animal Crossing.
Right. I thought it was gonna be more cozy.
Yeah.
And just, you do things at your own pace.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you gotta go through this storyline to to keep going. And now I'm trying to breed flowers because I want these fairy wings.
Yeah.
But you have to have certain flowers to get certain colors.
Yeah.
I finally got a pink rose. I got a pink lily. Got an orange tulip. But now my tulips, every time I pull them, they're infinite. But you don't get the tulips. They're just stuck in the ground.
Oh.
And I'm like, there's a glitch in this game.
See, that's funny because it does sound very Animal Crossy, but from what I played, like it got super like you got to go hunting stuff, you got to go find materials, and beat bosses. So I got super like I was like, oh cool, it is interesting, but I expected a more chill game than it actually ends up being.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
My only issue is like the potions and to like for a kid game, I feel like it's a little advanced.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay. And my daughter's like, I don't want to play this one. I want to go back to the village. And I was like, I get you, but we need to continue to further the storyline.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I just want to run around and jump on the mushrooms.
Yeah.
All she does.
Yeah. It was like, what happened to the chill?
And you get to date.
You get to date somebody in it too?
You get to date people in there. Or you could date the fairies or the elves, whatever they are.
Where am I? I wasn't even close to there yet. Anyway.
So I went on 2 dates.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, the guy was such a dick
that
I was just like, I don't like you.
So do you date the villagers or is it like the villagers that are in your town?
Well, once you open up the fairyland or whatever they call it, the realm.
Okay.
The fairies come through.
Oh.
So you could date them or the villagers and stuff. And then, because were you there where there were whirlpools or whatever?
Yeah. They were talking about a whirlpool that like surrounding the island and I couldn't get off because of that. Not like that. Stop. I couldn't get off the island. Stop it.
So you get to get rid of those. And that's how people are able to come in.
Ding. Jose, you're not dinging the ding bell. Anyway.
But
dinging the ding bell?
Dinging the ding bell. Hitting the ding bell.
One fairy. He just reminded me of Thranduil.
Who?
Thranduil?
Brandul?
Thranduil.
Who's Thranduil? Sorry.
Legolas's dad.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. Okay,
yeah,
anyway,
now.
one of the elves. But that's who he kind of reminded me of. And I was like, he's so beautiful. I love it. And then I was like, yeah, you're going to get along with her. Nah, he was just like him.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, no, done. So then we met Pepper. Went on our first date, and now we're in our interested phase.
Oh,
congratulations!
So it's become a whole nother game now. Now it's like a dating sim. It sounds like too.
That too, yeah.
I like this game.
Yeah, it's really cute.
it really is cute. It's a lot to do.
We were like, you have to do quests and give them gifts and stuff to see if they're interested. But that date, we had a little tea party date with me and Pepper, and then we just got along very well. It was really cute.
It sounds really cute.
This makes me think of because they just released kind of like this this robot, this AI that basically you can. It's like a relationship AI, so it's for people who are thinking about cheating but don't want to cheat. So they just talk to this AI, and this AI, like you can make them look however they want to look. I think like. There's a few celebrities that basically gave away their appearance. Oh. So, like, you can make it look like Kylie Jenner was one of them.
Oh.
I don't remember who the other ones were. I want to say Tom Brady, but I could be wrong.
I don't like Tom Brady's face.
He's very funny looking.
That's the one that I say has weird lips, right? Oh, no, that's something Hardy. Is that Tom Hardy?
Yes, Tom Hardy, because he's the one with the butthole lips.
Yeah, he does have butthole lips. It's weird.
I have to look at this now.
It's so weird. I think it's so
you can look it up after Jaime looks up Blue Waffle.
No, fuck that. And he talks like this all the time. Like, it's just weird. Like, stop doing that with your lips. They already look like buttholes.
That makes me think of Zoolander with the
Oh no, I hate Zoolander.
I hate
Oh
that
my
movie.
god, I love Zoolander.
hate it.
It is such a guilty pleasure for me. Like that movie just cracks me up.
I guess.
No thanks.
I don't find it funny.
I
at all.
understand.
I don't
totally
either.
understand.
Yeah.
Totally understand.
Yeah.
Like I will not fight you. Like if you say that movie's terrible, I will not argue with you.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you know what, I get it. But I can't help but laugh at how stupid that movie is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like would you still consider it cheating though?
With an AI?
Yeah.
What? Sorry.
I wasn't gonna say.
I
anything.
wasn't.
It looked like you were asking another question.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you're just generally. No,
yeah, it's in
no.
He just likes
general.
looking at me. Okay.
Yeah. Damn
And
right.
First you got separate chats going on. Now you're attacking me. No, I think that's well, because then like, okay, so then you're not physically cheating.
But it
You're
could be-
emotionally cheating.
Yeah.
But isn't that worse though?
I
thought?
would think so.
I thought, but then on top of that, then you're doing it with a robot, like an AI. Excuse me. You're emotionally cheating with an AI. Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah. Like you could program it basically to talk to you whenever you want. You know, you could talk to it throughout the day. Actually, you could build this relationship with it.
It sounds worse in my opinion.
I
like emotionally. Now you're emotionally cheating because then like I'm gonna leave you for my phone, from my AI.
like
they're-
Lars and the real girl and her all in one.
yeah, that's what that's what it sounds like.
there's only so much vibration my phone could.
Stop. What? Where are you gonna put it, Jose? I didn't know you were into that. You know what I'm saying?
If just break up with the person.
Yeah, because it like at that point it's like it's a different, like, I don't know. There's
Okay, but what if it's like, you know, you and your partner just have a hard time communicating, they're always busy, or you just don't have that ability because like sometimes some people aren't allowed to use their phones at work,
well,
like that kind of thing.
but you can't.
So
I'm sorry.
then you just start talking to this AI instead of building a relationship with a real person.
Well, but again, I go back to like, to me, the physical is not. I mean, I don't. Again, this is my opinion, right? The physical cheating, like physically, like a sexual thing, right? As opposed to like an emotional thing, to me is like two different realms,
Exactly.
in my opinion. Like, especially the emotional side, to me, is where the impact on the relationship is bigger. You know, like, and now you're talking to a AI system because you're not getting that emotional attachment to your partner. Like you said, why are you there? You know,
But
at that
why-
point. Not
why-
like that. Like,
He's like, why are you
And they're pointing at me like,
Damn,
I was pointing at Jose actually.
that was not. Nope.
it looked like it was at me.
Okay,
That
one
was
of-
aimed at Stephanie.
it was one in each direction. You guys are too excited by this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That shirt is really popular today. Steph.
I guess so.
You're like way out there.
All right, so what do you think about that?
I think it's dumb.
Yeah.
If you're gonna emotionally connect to something, let it be human.
Yeah. Or like a pet, you
But
know,
do you
like
not think that it could save
not like,
a
not like
relationship?
that. I didn't say bone your pet. I'm saying you're not gonna bone your phone. I'm just saying okay, like if you need like, you know, like an emotional support animal at least, but you're not boning it. I'm just saying like there you go, like that.
Right.
Your cat will listen to you
Yeah.
and purr. No,
Sorry,
no,
that
this
sounded weird.
yeah.
What do you do to that cat?
No, cats purr. You pet them, they purr. You guys are nasty.
I got to start at a step, so I consider this a win.
God. Those are bad. But yeah, I don't know.
It's all love. It's all love.
To the pet.
No, I agree. I think it's worse because I feel like you're actively seeking it out.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah.
if you meet someone at work and then it kind of grows from that, then it's not like you were out there kind of looking to cheat, right?
Right.
Like
It
when you
kinda happened.
Yeah, when you sign up for this AI, it's like this is what you're actively there for.
Yeah.
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 It's weird.
The emotional part is really strange to me because it's an AI, you know. Yeah, and then if you and like I'm sorry, like if I text Adolfo and he doesn't respond, eventually he'll respond, you know? like I understand he's at work, you know? So like there is that understanding. I don't know.
Maybe it's for the people who travel a lot, and then
make a friend. Like I mean, not like no, I'm not like because
but I mean, some people don't have that ability too, like just that social aspect,
right?
Where
or like military wives and husbands.
But
maybe I don't know. I'm trying to justify it.
Get a pet. Get a pet. I'm just saying like if it's emotional, it's to me it's like a real problem emotionally. You know,
I mean, we're already on the verge of sex robots, right? At some point, they're gonna make a AI that's compatible with that sex robot.
But then they're gonna be a whole nother. There's like a whole new being at that point.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what it's gonna be. You know, there's gonna be an emotional attachment to that being. But again,
would you consider that being sentient?
Well, and see, that's where like to me, once we cross that line to like where the AI is responding to you, right, and then you can be physical with the AI, then isn't it like sentient? Doesn't that mean that they're alive? Or
would it be conscious? I guess.
So
like,
I think
like
at a
did
point,
you just create a life?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like at a certain point, we are
where
essentially
do we draw the
creating
difference?
life. Well, essentially we're creating life, right? So I think that, for example, I'm not saying I want to fuck an alien. I'm just saying, like, if aliens came down, right?
I fuck an alien.
I would probably fuck an alien too. I mean, depends on what it looks like, you know? Like,
I watched a lot of Star Wars.
What character in Star Wars would you?
I don't know. That was the first thing that
just
popped
first
into
thing.
the head.
Okay, got it.
Rosario Dawson
Sorry.
and Ahsoka.
Ahsoka, she's beautiful. Also, Rosario Dawson, very beautiful. But I'm just saying, like
Gamora.
I was gonna say Gamora.
Yeah, Gamora. Yeah. Chris Pratt right before he got crazy. I thought Chris Pratt was.
Yeah, I'm not.
I like in Parks and Recreation. I thought he was very endearing, but then like you could tell he's gotten very arrogant. Anyway, whole different subject. Yeah, I mean, like it's just to me, if it's an emotional situation, like run away with an alien, you know, like it's just it's too much. I think if we're creating that emotional side to it, do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because I think that like the majority of like your relationship, like the majority of like our relationship, like me and Adolfo is like, you know, we enjoy being around each other. And I think that's super important. And we communicate and we talk and things like that. And I think that's really important. That's like the emotional side of it, you know?
Yeah.
And if you lose that, I mean, maybe I'm seeing it wrong, you know, but if you lose that specific part of your relationship, then what, you know, then is there just the sexual side of it? Like,
right.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, can you be like, can the relationship exist just solely on sex is at the same time, you know, like
for about 4 months.
I mean, anyway, like, you know, that's where like the AI thing doesn't make sense to me. And I think we talked about something similar to this, didn't we? Like,
yeah, because
at one point
there was a point in time where they're still building all these AIs, but now the AIs have a voice, and you can't even tell that they're robots anymore.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like a person. Like, oh my god, I hate those TikTok videos that have that voice that when I was da 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 da. Like, oh, I hate that.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah. I don't get why people don't use their own voices if they're recording a video. Like, if they're recording a video, I don't get why people don't use their own voices.
I don't know, but I hate
I hate my voice. So
is that why? But you do this, for example, and I'm not saying like so you wouldn't do a TikTok with your voice?
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Well, I have, but not if I was like doing a tutorial or something.
You wouldn't do it.
Mm-mm.
But the fact that like you're here just goes to show that you can too, you know.
Well, for me, I stutter when I'm trying to teach something or like do something like to. No.
Yeah.
But it's endearing.
No.
I think it's part of who you are, you know, and I think that's, you know, different. Obviously, different people capture certain like vibes of people, you know, like I think if you're trying to be an online personality, there's somebody that's going to be attracted to the way that you speak and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, that's why I want to play video games on Twitch, but I don't. Yeah.
You should.
Thank you. I've considered it, but I just don't know what I want to play. It'd be a Pokemon game probably. So yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thought about AI sentience, like it's definitely scary. Like I sent you guys the video of Detroit Become Human.
Oh yeah, the video game.
The video game, yeah.
Yes. I was
And
like, I don't
it
remember.
looks like a fun game, but it also does make you think. Like, at what point do we stop considering that? Like, do they start being their own quote unquote person?
Yeah.
And will AI eventually get to the point where it starts replicating itself?
I think it will. Yeah.
This is how we get Skynet.
Yeah. That's where we're going. Well, I hope not. I hope no wars. Have you guys ever seen the Animatrix?
Yeah, I mean they've said that a lot of the wars, that the newer wars, that's what it's gonna be.
Digital things.
Yeah.
All the Middle East, the hacking of information and all that.
Yeah. It's no, I started watching it the other day and then I just didn't stick to it.
I like the story of, like, it's called the Renaissance. The Renaissance? 1 and 2?
Because you mentioned this last time, that's why I started trying to watch it.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's there's they explain, you know, like the civil rights. Well, they you know how, like, we've gone through the history of, like, civil rights, and, you know, with African American people and women and gay people, everybody, right? That's flowed through time, right? And it in this world, the Matrix world, they show the renaissance of, like, like when they go through their civil rights movement, because, like, they form their own country, like AI forms its own country, then they start trying to be accepted by the rest of the world, and the rest of the world just, like, is like, nah, we're gonna bomb you guys, and that's when everything just kind of breaks out. It's a really interesting storyline, because it is like the pace of, like, the world, right? Like, when people try to stand up for their rights is when wars usually break out and stuff like that. Yeah, this got heavy. What were we talking about? Video games?
We were talking about Fae Farm and dating. Yeah.
And then that turned to fucking
Oh,
robot.
that's right. That's right there. I got dark. Yeah. Should we pause? Well, I can do the Pokemon thing now.
Yeah. Before we move on, you watch Hereditary, right?
I did.
Yeah, what did you think of it?
It was fucking weird.
That's a thought.
I was like, I still don't get it.
Sam.
I watched it too long ago. Like, I don't know if I could go back and really think about what I.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you should have watched it again.
I didn't.
No, I was just joking.
Okay. I'm still at a loss for words, because I'm just like, the whole purpose was to just transfer her into his body because she's supposed to be a man.
A king. Like, okay. Yeah, see, and this is exactly how I felt too. So the idea was, that her soul is supposed to be the one to summon the king, but she wasn't born a male, so they had to move her soul into his body, her brother's body.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because I thought from what I thought it was that they were grooming her to eventually take the soul, but since she died, then they transferred their attention over to the son.
But then why wasn't the son just the one?
I'm just saying, like, that's
you
just
did
what I
explain
think
this
it
though, too.
was.
Oh, maybe that makes a little bit more
What
sense.
I thought it was.
I don't know, because it made it seem like the mom was trying to kill the son
Yeah.
from an early age. Like,
Yes,
maybe,
and that's, I remember that too. Yeah.
so maybe she knew that they were gonna try to do that, and so
she was trying to protect him by
so
killing him.
she mentally scarred him so he couldn't be king.
Oh.
But then I don't know, the clicking thing. I don't know. It's just fucking.
Oh, I forgot
weird.
about the clicking thing.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, because I heard it at freaking at a museum one time. I was like, "What the fuck? Am I gonna die right now?" I did. I freaked out. I think that sometimes the story is a lot deeper, and it's not as easily understood as it could have been. This story in particular, but there's stories sometimes that die, like The Witch. I think about that one too. Like, it like the story goes deep, and it's like, well, how was I supposed to gather that? You know, because there's so many different interpretations that I've heard about the movie. And like to the point where like I had to Google it with a coworker because I understood one thing, but he understood something differently, you know?
I didn't understand anything except for that they transferred her into
Soul,
his,
right? Yeah.
his body.
Yeah, see, and I do remember specifically her soul being transferred into his body. But ultimately she wasn't really the king of them or whatever he was supposed to be, their leader, you know? Yeah.
Like, there were certain things that just did not need to be in there.
Yeah.
Like, when she made the reference, like, yeah, your Grammy wouldn't let me feed you. And then you see the box that she created where the grandmother has her breast out while she's trying to breastfeed the daughter.
What? Oh, in a,
you know
in
the
a,
little
in a
figures
picture.
that she makes?
Oh.
And I was like,
Yeah.
like,
See,
really?
and I don't even remember.
The grandma? And why is she still lactating?
Yeah. See, I don't remember that. Like, well, then again, maybe I lost track of the movie too because
It just was weird. So come to find out, the grandmother was the queen.
yeah. Oh, she was a queen?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so when she died, I guess she sacrificed herself. I don't know. That's her body being in the attic and then seeing the picture. And then I was like, so this king guy was her husband? Like, what is going on? But she did favor the daughter over the son. And then I was just, I don't know. I'm so confused.
Well, now that you kind of even said it right now, like the way I'm starting to like put it together now is like, it sounds like we were saying, the mom kept the son away from the grandma, right? Because she was like trying to protect him from everything that they didn't have a close relationship like as the granddaughter kind of did.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe that's why she didn't get to the son like first. Like maybe that's why she wasn't able to make him the king. But then wouldn't that be kind of weird though? Because that's like your grandson now is like
now you're king and you're
you
the
know?
queen. Yeah, it was just weird. And then they never explained why she sleptwalked while she sleptwalked, she was violent
and trying to kill her son and her daughter.
Yeah. Like,
Right.
It was just too many stories in one thing thrown, and
yeah,
it's weird.
It's like one of those movies I feel like you really have to analyze more than once too. And again,
I wish I would have watched it again.
yeah, well now I want to watch it again to try. But see, then we're going down the whole cycle of what happened with that one movie. I can't remember what it's called.
Army of the Dead.
Army of the Dead.
You watched it? How many times have you seen that movie?
I've seen that three times. I saw that movie 3 times because I was trying to understand. But see,
there is a because I don't think Hereditary was bad.
I don't think it was like good though. Like what was really like good about it?
I can't tell you anything.
Exactly.
I don't remember it. It was creepy. That's all I remember.
Well, and okay, it can be creepy because it was creepy.
It was creepy.
It was some intensity to it, you know. So it was creepy. But then, like, what do you remember about it? You know, like, what is the story? What is the understanding? You know, that's where movies like I want to understand. Explain to me.
See,
what the
like,
fuck's
I don't
going on or
remember this
something.
movie being that confusing.
But you don't remember it.
Well,
though.
not anymore. But I don't remember
Yeah.
ever thinking like I didn't get it. You know, like Tenet. I stopped watching it.
I don't think I've seen that movie.
I
Tenet.
haven't seen it.
It's a Christopher Nolan movie, and
Christopher Nolan.
it was like there were so many people, even the actors were just like, I didn't understand the script.
Was it a scary movie?
No.
Oh.
It's with John David Washington. Is that his name? Denzel's kid. And so they're like this time traveling cops, I think.
Spoilers?
And they have no, because that's in the trailer, I think. And but sometimes like it depends on how you shoot bullets out of a gun, because like sometimes like the bullets like come back into the gun, and
Is that you?
Maybe.
I think it's you. You're squeaking.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hearing knocking.
Oh.
Because I'm doing that as I'm talking. But yeah, it's really fucking confusing. Though. I stopped watching it. It wasn't bad, but it was really confusing. So I realized that there are times where I'm just like, I didn't get it, you know. But I don't remember that about Hereditary.
But you
at
don't
least.
remember the movie.
Well, I don't remember it, but I
So-
don't remember
I'm
anything
just joking.
about Tenet.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't understand the whole thing, why they had to attack him at the school.
Like her spirit or
No,
them.
remember when she's like, I expel you from your body or whatever, and then all of a sudden he sees this flashing thing, and then he's like in the air.
It was his sister though. Wasn't his sister the one fucking with him at that point?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I know she was,
Because
but
her spirit went back into him and started making him freak out.
Yeah.
again. But see that again, like that.
it was just weird.
It's weird, yeah.
And then
What'd you think about the gore in the movie? Like,
it wasn't enough.
it wasn't enough. To me, it's like it was unnecessary. Like to me, it was unnecessary.
I mean,
What did Penny think about the movie, though?
I didn't watch. No, I didn't watch that one because I didn't know what it was about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like to watch things ahead of time, and if she wants to get scared, then I'll let her see it.
There you go. That's how it should be done.
But no, it was weird.
Mm-hmm.
But I like weird, but I
Yeah.
like to understand why it's weird.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
So if they stuck with one storyline, I think it would have been more understanding. Like, why do they have to be naked and smiling?
Yeah, that was creepy.
and then they didn't see that as again.
And they never
That wasn't
looked-
explained.
It
But you
wasn't
could have been in a cult in a robe. Like, come
Right.
on. Like, and then because in the
But
end,
that's
don't
not
they
as
end
creepy.
up? Well,
And then why do they have to have their heads cut off?
yeah.
If you just need to just slit, to get
Yeah.
blood, but why cut the head off and then have her doing that? I'm just
Exactly. And then didn't the mother seem like the main character of the movie?
like, yes.
And then she wasn't even the main character of the movie in the end. Like,
really, I thought the son was the main character.
no, I didn't get that. Like, to me, I didn't get that until like the second half of the movie. Like, she was the focus. She was the
Really?
one going through all the shit.
Right.
You
And
know?
then all of a sudden, I'm sorry, I laughed when he threw the book in or when she threw the book in the fire.
It caught on fire.
And he got on
Yeah.
fire. I was like,
remember
oh, that's hilarious. Because he's just like, ugh.
But then why did that happen?
I think it was just mind fucking with her.
No.
Like,
But he actually died.
oh, yeah, everyone died.
Yeah.
Except for, no, everyone died. And then they put the spirit in. And
Yeah. And then what happened to his soul? Like, to his soul? Did it die
went to
somewhere
heaven.
else?
well, when he jumped out the window, I'm
Oh,
sure
just
he died.
Oh, okay, maybe.
And that's when the little blue
Orb. Yeah.
went into his back.
Yeah. Yeah. But why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But those people were creepy.
Yeah.
And why did the mom get possessed to chase him? Because I remember seeing this on TikTok where she's like banging the shit out of her head to get into
Yeah.
that attic.
I don't even remember that scene right now.
No, it was like when he was like discovering that.
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
was
She's
there,
like
and
crawling.
she's crawling,
Yeah.
and then just like,
yeah.
and I'm
yeah.
like, that makes no sense, but okay.
But see that, and that's the argument that I had. It's just like there was no, it didn't feel like there was like at least a story, like, or at least an explanation for what everything ended up meaning.
Right.
Things that happened, the soul traveling. How come we could see the soul?
And with that lady, was it really her grandson? Who was moving the cups?
Oh yeah. See,
Was it
I
the
don't
king?
know. It was a soul. It was a demon, I
something.
guess. Yeah, like at that point, because. And then, but you're right. See, because then they explain it as it's the little girl who's controlling the cubs, but and it
Right.
does actually end up being her. So who was the one controlling his cubs? I mean, her cubs.
Right.
Yeah.
And then what's the deal with the embroidered pillows?
I'm gonna go home and watch this
They
movie.
made
I
a
know.
huge
I feel like I gotta
deal
watch
about
it
it.
again. I feel like I gotta watch it one more time.
I'm gonna
No.
watch this movie tonight.
I pay attention to the stupidest details.
No.
Because I was like, she made a
Yeah.
big deal about pillows.
Yeah. This is like me in the Army of the Dead, though.
And then
remember?
they never explained the
But that
symbol
was
of
a
the
terrible
necklaces.
movie.
Yeah.
And then she never realized she was wearing the symbol.
Mm.
Did you notice that?
No, I
The
don't
mom was
remember.
wearing it, the grandmother was wearing it, and then all those people were wearing them.
Yeah. I gotta put my phone down so I can notice more stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies you should watch with your phone up.
Anyway, so what'd you think though? Like your first run through of the movie. What's your overall thought about it?
I have to watch it again to understand it,
Yeah.
but it was creepy.
Yeah.
I liked the gore. Could have been a little gorier. But I kind of want to see I wanted to see the head roll.
Yeah. That was a crazy scene. I do
was
have to
an
say it was a
intense
crazy scene. She was already suffocating, and they're like, you know what? Let's just
Boom.
take her head off. Yeah.
She really got some air.
Oh my god.
But why would she even stick her head out in the first place?
She was trying to get some air.
Yeah. She was like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah.
That seems more like, well, for her age, I
Yeah.
thought that was dumb. That seems more like 7 and younger.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
She's 13.
Yeah. Like she should have a better understanding. You mean? Yeah.
I know she was panicking, like doing all of that, but I mean,
Right.
at least just open the window and do this.
Yeah.
Instead of sticking your head out like a dog.
Yeah.
Like, that just didn't make sense to me. And then she knew he was speeding. So,
Did we know she had like a peanut butter allergy or whatever it was?
Yes.
We knew that early on.
yeah, because in the
Oh,
funeral,
okay.
they were like, does it have nuts? When she was
Yeah.
eating a Hershey bar.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I guess she's allergic.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember that, but cool.
I'm totally gonna watch this movie tonight.
Let's rewatch it one more time.
One more time.
Anyway,
What about Midsommar?
I haven't
You
seen
watch
it.
that yet?
No.
It's a really good one.
Is it on Max?
I have no idea.
Oh, I'll check.
Guess we'll find out.
Yep.
So, Professor Jaime,
Hola.
please tell us.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's our flying type Pokemon. Oh fuck! I just spoiled
Aw, I was going to say, we don't get to
spoiled
guess.
Is it the flying type?
I was even trying to hide it, and then
It's a dragon.
Silly. No, it's Watrell.
I've never seen that one, but okay.
You've never seen Watrell?
No.
I can't remember if it's an exclusive now. No, it's like the bird Pokemon of this generation. Have you been playing this one?
What is it?
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? The
No.
latest one. Oh, you haven't? Yeah, so Watrell.
I'm pretty sure my wife has.
Okay. I was gonna ask. Thank you.
I think I'm more excited about it the second time.
God. All right, so I did spoil it, but actually it has 2 types. So one of the types I already said. What was it?
Flying.
Okay, and then what do you guys think is the other one?
Dark.
Okay, good guess.
Steel.
No, the name is the key to this one. Watrell. So like electricity. Watts. Watts.
Oh,
Electricity. Like
I'm like, I didn't understand what you were
She's like,
saying.
what?
what? Watrell is the Storm Petrel Pokemon, which apparently is a real bird. Storm Petrel. You know, these categories, I wish they would have more relation to real life, so you can actually like look into the type of bird. Because yeah, this one was easy to find. The Storm Petrel. It's like a bird. It's a bird.
I figured that much.
Specific type of bird. It's National Pokedex number. I was gonna do more research, but I just saw
That's not your MO though.
I just fuck you. It just saw there's some exist in the northern hemisphere, some exist in the southern hemisphere. I'm like,
And you're like,
I'm
this is
like
all I
that's
need to
stupid.
read.
That's it. I'm a pro. It started getting really technical with the names. I was like, all right, I quit. It's National Pokedex number 940. And it's the typing is electric and flying. This is the bird, like I said, of the generation. So I really like this one. I think it's really cute. A lot of people don't like it. They say it's so generic, but I'm like,
It looks very pidgey.
well, all the birds are fucking I don't get that. Like, why is there always a bird and why is there always a rat? Like in every generation. So this was an electric bird. Fuck it. You know, like it looks cute. I think it's cute. It has an adorable little face.
It just looks like a cross between Farfetch'd and Pidgey.
But
Yeah.
I can see that. But also, this is kind of what I was saying though. It's like they don't think outside the box sometimes with the Pokemon. They're like literally birds that exist and they just add an electric type to it, you know? I want to see crazier stuff, but that's just me, you know, as a Pokemon guy. And Pokemon Scarlet, it says when its wings catch the wind, the bones within produce electricity. This Pokemon dives into the ocean, catching prey by electrocuting them. Imagine. It's crazy. In Pokemon Violet, it says these Pokemon make their nests on coastal cliffs. The nests have a strange crackling texture, and they're a popular delicacy. It sounds like pop rocks to me.
Yeah.
And people are eating these birds' nests.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Yeah, leave them alone. Like leave the Pokemon alone. It evolves at level 25 and it becomes Kilowatt Trail. I really like the name of Kilowattrell. So it's just a bigger version of the bird. But I still think it's really cool. I like it. I liked it a lot. I had one of my second team in Pokemon Scarlet. It's called the frigid bird Pokemon. It's National Pokedex number 941, and it's also the electric and flying type. But I do think this design is not bad. Like it still looks
Full.
well, and it's funny you say that because when it goes to do its electric powers, that part like shines like it electrifies.
Well said.
Thank you. In Pokemon Scarlet, it says Kilowattrell inflates its throat sac to amplify its electricity. By riding the wind, the Pokemon can fly over 430 miles in a day. How do you know that?
Same.
And then in Pokemon Violet, it says it uses its throat sac to store electricity generated by its wings. Now it makes sense in the game. I never knew that. There's hardly any oil in its feathers, so it's a poor swimmer. Yeah, so it's not a seagull.
Same.
But that was it. That's Wattrell and Kilowattrell. Thank you. The bird Pokemon of the generation. That's it. That's it for me.
All right, sweet.
It's Pikachu!
Yes, this one is closely related. They're yellow, black, Pikachu.
Yeah.
This one flies.
This one flies. It's a flying Pikachu.
I mean, if you throw Pikachu hard enough.
Oh. Yeah, there's a
Pikatos.
what was it called? You love this Pokemon. I can't. Cramorant. It does like this move where it like supposedly dives either on land or in water, and then when it creates a wave, but it captures a Pikachu in its mouth, and then it throws it at you, like in the next turn.
Would it be spitting it at you?
Whatever, bitch. Fuck you.
All right.
Launches. Does that work better?
So, is there
Out of its throat?
anything else you guys want to add?
No, I'm good.
All right, sweet. Have a week.
Bye.
Bye.